A man whose name would empty the city, whose people would surrender before the army arrived. Today, you will know why the whole world feared Genghis Khan.
A child named Temujin was born in the harsh grasslands of Mongolia in 1162. At that time, no one imagined that this boy would one day build a terrible empire in history.
His life was terrible since childhood. His father was poisoned and killed. His own tribe also abandoned his family. Temujin grew up in hunger and a fight for survival. But this hardship makes him a different person. He quickly realized there is no mercy for the weak in this world.
Temujin began to unite the small Mongol tribes. He ruthlessly destroyed those who opposed him. He rewarded those who were loyal. In 1206, he was given a new name, Genghis Khan. That is, ruler of the entire world. His army was one of the fastest in the world. Mongol cavalrymen could cover up to 100 miles a day.
Genghis Khan's troops would attack in small groups. Before the enemy knew it, attacks would begin from all sides. They not only fought, but also used fear as a weapon. If one city resisted, the entire city would be destroyed. According to many historians, the Mongol invasion killed millions of people. In some cities, so many people died that the streets were filled with corpses. In 1219, Genghis Khan started a war against the Khwarezm Empire because their ruler had killed the Mongol envoys. Genghis Khan saw this not only as an insult, but as a declaration of war. Then began one of the most terrible revenges in history. Entering the city of Bukhara, Genghis Khan said, "I am God's punishment." This saying is still terribly famous in history. The Mongol army would destroy almost everything after capturing the city. The survivors were often made slaves. Genghis Khan would send spies before the battle. He would know all the information about the enemy's army's number, food, and weaknesses in advance. His army had strict discipline. If they were afraid to flee in battle, they would be punished by death. Mongol soldiers learned to ride horses from a young age. They could shoot arrows perfectly from a horse. Genghis Khan was not only strong, but also very intelligent. He understood that speed is half the battle. His army sometimes fought directly and sometimes pretended to flee. The enemy would fall into a trap if they pursued him. This strategy is called feign retreat, one of the most terrifying military strategies in history. Many cities would surrender without a fight just by hearing the name of Genghis Khan, because everyone knew that resistance meant a terrible death. But the surprising thing is that he gave importance to worthy people. He would make commanders from poor or ordinary families. His empire also had freedom of religion. Muslims, Buddhists, Christians, people of many religions lived there. Genghis Khan also secured trade routes. The Silk Road became even more powerful during his time. But his terrifying side was never hidden. Many cities disappeared from the map entirely. Historians say the fear of the Mongol invasion spread to Europe. People thought it was impossible to stop them. Genghis Khan died mysteriously in 1227. The exact cause of his death is still not completely certain. But even after his death, the Mongol Empire did not stop. His children and grandchildren conquered many more territories.
At one time, the Mongol Empire became the largest land empire in the history of the world. Some saw Genghis Khan as a hero. Some saw him as a monster. But no one had the courage to ignore him.
His war strategy is still discussed in military academies today because he changed the nature of war.
Genghis Khan proved fear is not just a feeling. It can also be a kind of weapon.
The story of how a poor boy became the most terrible ruler in the world. This is the history of Genghis Khan. And that's why, even after hundreds of years, the name of Genghis Khan remains a symbol of terror in world history.